Sorry about that, everyone. I was using some new settings on my software, and it turned out to be, well, I guess, problematic. Let me try to raise the stand up a little bit. We'll bring it back down. We can take a look at what I got going on. All right. So right now I've got this power cord coming in here. I'm going to kind of loop this guy back. I need to get some solder on this guy. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just cross it on over. Oh shit, man. He's building the chassis. He's building it. Titan is all gonna be hell broken loose. I need some longer solder wire. Longer solder wire. Like real long. All right. Trying to get this guy. Oops, shit. I'm gonna burn something and be angry about it. All right, stay right there. All right. Almost. Let me go left-handed. Left-handed with the soldering iron. Definitely know what changes I'm going to be making in the future. This design. Alright. And I need to screw this thing in right here. And screw this one in. Screw that one in. Need a zip tie. Push this through more. Screw it down. Screw it up. All right. Where is my pliers? Where's my pliers, man? Where the hell did I put them at? Oh, setting stuff down and forgetting where I put it. Where? No, not behind me. This should be right in front of me or not. So I'm staring right at him. Jeez, man. Where's the pliers? Oh, well. I'll just use these. All right. Well, clip that with the date. out of my design. All right. Looking pretty good. All right, I'll put some hot glue. You know what? Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Do that last minute. Okay, let's pull this in. Damn it. Have to be difficult though. Doesn't. As long as the last little bit of work is really difficult. Or they make the last little bit of getting this in there. Just raise it up a little bit more. I'm going to throw solder on it. Hopefully this don't bite me in the rear and make things more difficult. There we go. Stronger. Much stronger. Get your ass in there. Alright, that's going to be irritating. Should solve that problem. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. Oh man, that's so pretty looking. Oh my god. That's so pretty. Stay down there. Stay down there. Alright. Moving right along. Right along, Curtis. Alright, so from there to there, let's just go ahead and cut it right there. Hercules. Alright. Alright. Some solder on it. Some solder on at my end. Boy, them Titan fellers probably getting angry right now. They're like, we gotta do something about this SOB. Come on now. Should should have wired next time. All I've learned. Wire this on after. You know, it won't be such a fight. Lesson learned. Always things to do better the second time around. Struggle with it so much. So I will have learned the first time. Now, where's my pliers? Alright, you want to fight? You want to fight? Throw some solder on you. Fight this way. Alright, almost. There we go. Just like that. Like you mean powdery mildew? Like you got white mold on your leaves? Because like white mold, I mean, I've had white mold growing in my plant medium, and that's not anything I would tell you to be too concerned of. Powdery mildew is definitely a nuisance. You don't want that stuff on your bud. You don't want to be smoking it. A lot of times that white stuff that you're looking at there, crypto, some of it will be calcium buildup, but if it's for sure mold, like when you look at it and touch it, you know it's mold. No, you should be fine, man. That's not anything I would be too widely concerned of. I ran into that before, and it happens with a lot of different soil mediums, soil pots, and things like that. So we need to go. We need 1, 2, 3 wires. We need so one end of these are getting clipped. And stripped. Clipped and stripped. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we'll do blue signal in. And we'll do the green DC negative, yellow DC positive. What's up? I'm just over here getting this CO2 controller design done once and for all. Customer paid for it and gives me a good reason to hurry up and get it built. Then I've got 10 gigas to build for a commercial grower. So probably not too exciting to watch those get built, but I try to keep it exciting. Typically I can stand around and be working, and I'm thinking like all kinds of stuff in my brain all day. So I usually just don't hold it in and just let it all out when I'm live streaming. That way I can be somewhat entertaining when doing monotonous electronic work. So here y'all have watched me, a lot of y'all have watched me design this chassis from scratch, and all the way up to where we're at here now. So I'm just getting it finished up. Let me pop on over and take a look at my schematic here. All right, so my relay signal is going to delta 4, and my hot is going to be all right. So my hot's going to CO2 sensor, and let's see here. I need, where's my heat treatment tubing? Where's it at? Hanging up around here somewhere. Let it be, man. Let it be. All right, so let's see here. What all I got splitting off? I got so I've got the all right, so signal's going to delta 4 or D4. Let me plug that in to D4. Okay, that one's going to D4. And let's see if my relay photo sensor. All right, so my relay is going to be like the ground's going to be really, it's going to be shared out quite a bit. I figured that. I'm going to split that bad boy off. And I need to take a look at what I'm doing here inside of it. So got the relay coming out for the power plug here. This is where you plug in your CO2 regulator. This relay will kick on depending on the logic from my computer program that I wrote. And we'll be installing this CO2 knob. It goes like that. Because I didn't like the buttons on Titan's controller. It was kind of a annoyance to me. So it looks like ground's going to be really ground's going to be split off like a whole bunch. So let me I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. Cut it halfway. Keep these over here. Strip it. Strip it good. Oh man, that's so good, man. Tell you what, best stripper ever. Don't cost a lot of money like other strippers. All right. So now, I think we're just going to go ahead and cut our CO2 sensors wire. We're going to individually. All right. So where's my what? Let's see here. Nothing too exciting unless you like watching electronics get assembled. But some of you might find this exciting because you'll watch me build it. Oh yeah. I know what I need to do here. I'll go ahead and I'll put that off. Put that. So I'll tie them together. Oh yeah. First I need heat shrink tubing. Totally need. Oh, right up here. Yeah. All right. Always need this stuff. Always needing this stuff. All right. Let's see here. So we'll go ahead and run this heat shrink tubing over that. So one of Britton Linhart's people, one of the commercial growers that he works with or is doing business with, they placed an order for the CO2 controller. And ouch. No, this is a low voltage circuit, so we don't really have to solder these wires. Heat shrink tubing is overkill. Ouch. There. We just don't want. These are all like 3-volt TTL logic. Transistor logic. Isn't that kind of redundant? It's transistor logic. TTL logic. Yeah, where does this go? Whatever this go, man. CO2 sensor signal goes to A0. That's how I designed it. It will there. All right. Slowly we piece it together. All right. So we got some grounds and some hots. All right. So this is a 5-volt hot. So two things need the 5-volt hot. Let's see, this guy needs a 5-volt hot. Set that there. Strip it. And what are we doing? Oh yeah. All right, so we need to put heat shrink tubing over that. And over that. And what else needs 5 VDC? That is the only thing. AC power plug. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Can't do that yet. Don't have to rush it. Oh yeah, we can. Go ahead and do that. Let's clip this bad boy off here. Lolly-da. Man, oh man. We be making some progress right here. Alright, so that goes into my 5-volt lead. Voila. And wire this bad boy out here. Hey, stop fighting with me. Just join with the other wires. Join the dark side of the force. Right. Oh yeah. That's so sexy. Like it. Wow. Alright. Alright, so now we got a whole bunch of grounds to be joining together. So I'm sure. We're going to want to use this right here. Like that. That's right there. Tie those two together. Oh shit, man! It's looking short dirty. Like he know what he doing or something. All right, we got that. That needs to go to a ground. All right, we got a bunch of stuff that wants to share a ground. How many ground pins are that? Okay, you know what we can do here? We are going to cut this ground in half. We're going to strip both sides real quick. Oh. String that together. Yeah, I got another ground pin. All right, good. Good stuff. Now, this one I will solder, just because a lot of wires connecting. Join your little wire friends there. Right. Man, they're all connected in parallel, man. It's like a parallel universe or something. Alright, let's see here. Let's smash it down. Bring some heat shrink tubing over that. Voila. Use the lighter I hit my bone with. Shrink that heat shrink tubing. Alright. Slowly, we are getting it together. Alright, so we got this. Alright. Now let's get our knob on. Let's get our potentiometer knob. I think I will. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut those. I'll strip on. Alright. Sorry about that. Hey, Yohan Bergeron. Hopefully, I didn't massacre your name, bro. When people try to say my last name, it's hilarious. I mean, Obel. It was really funny. I didn't even know how to say my own damn last name till I went to a German restaurant here in Colorado. 36 years of being alive on this planet Earth. And a German lady told me to say my own last name the right way. Ubel. I never knew it was Ubel. Alright, so let me check this out real quick here. Left to the right. Alright, so money. Alright, let's see here.
Witness reveals. Hold on.
Alright, so let's go ahead and.
Witness reveals how Patrick allegedly killed Kelsey Breath, disposed of her body. Members of the media gathered outside.
They find her?
Hold on. New details about the disappearance and the death of the mom.
So, like, me and my wife,
Court for hearing to determine
in Colorado, when like someone gets murdered here, it's like, I mean, back in Texas, it's like another murder today on South Side streets of San Antonio, Texas. I mean, you just get immune to it after a while. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's just like, okay, you know, it happened. It's so common. Like, it's terrible. I know it sounds terrible, right? But in Colorado, when someone gets murdered, or if like a cop gets shot, I mean, it's like the whole community is coming together, and I mean, it's radically different how people are more heart-filled and connected here than a lot of places I've visited or been to or grew up at.
Bureau of Investigation agent Greg Slater testified Tuesday that Crystal Jean Lee Kenny told investigators Frazee had beat Breath to death with a baseball bat on Thanksgiving Day, then called her for help. Then called for her to help clean up the blood.
Beat that lady with a baseball bat, huh?
Kinney pleaded guilty earlier this month to tampering with evidence. As part of her plea deal, she agreed to testify against Frazee. Slater testified Kinney told investigators she and Frazee were involved in a romantic relationship marriage. Kinney told police Frazee claimed Breath abused the couple's 1-year-old daughter. Slater. So Frazee claimed that Breath abused the 1-year-old.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Kinney said Frazee suggested that she drug a coffee and give it to Breath. Police said Kinney admitted going to Breath's home to give her coffee in September. Kinney said she did not tamper with that drink. According to Slater in interviews, it was Kinney to tell how Frazee beat Breath to death with a baseball bat against the name.
That's horrible.
The crime by blindfolding Breath with the sweater, making her guess candle sense.
All right, almost getting things moving along here. Oops.
She was reporting the scene found at Evans at home, but so did her third husband. Blood in the bathroom. Oh. So Slater determined blood found on the toilet, the exterior of the toilet, a trash can, electrical outlet, door hinges, and a towel rack belongs to Breath. Described the scene, said Breath's home is horrific. Kinney told police she brought gloves, a protective bodysuit, trash bags for and hiding advice. She said she purposely left blood splatter for investigators. So the nurse is saying that she purposely left blood. So he beat her to death in her own home. Then he called the woman in Idaho to help clean it up. And then she's saying that she purposely left blood for investigators.
That don't sound right at all. That sounds like bullshit.
Well, it sounds like she's trying to fucking not get the fucking death penalty or
Yeah,
full sentence.
Sounds like she's just bullshitting her way out of all that crap.
Yeah.
Like, let me go help you with the homicide. I'm gonna leave a little blood, just so that later on I have a reason to get away. And I'm gonna tell the investigators I left that blood right there, so you would find it. I did that on purpose.
Right?
Yeah. What kind of crack is that lady smoking? It's terrible. Terrible, man.
Yeah.
Terrible.
They're going to be finding her body next. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's going to be
Sorry for those parents.
like, yeah, no. Because a baseball bat can, like, just devastate.
Kenny told the investigator that he blindfolded, that Crazy blindfolded her and, like, was making her smell candle scents. I guess he was trying to act like in a romantic manner, and then he took a baseball bat and beat her to it while she was blindfolded.
That's terrible. Hey, sure you want to get back in the dating game, honey?
Shut up.
Oh, what an asshole, huh? I'm like, I swear, I got plenty of asshole comments like that. I can't help it. I'm like born with it. Let's see here. I'm tightening up this knob here. Not snob, but this knob. This knob. Oh, I did perfect with the clearance. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm proud of myself right here. That is going great. That's going great. All right. I'm happy with that. Let's put the knob on. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Like, damn, that's nice. I'm gonna have to order the black knobs going in the future. I like for any more of these builds because that just looks really good. I mean, it looks so good. So good. All right. Now, I do recall so this was going to potentiometer is getting in case you're curious what I'm looking at, I made a schematic for myself when I designed this, so this could go a little bit more easy. It could go easy, man. Easy. Yeah, that's just evil, man. I mean, we have it all in it. We all have it in us to kill somebody if we're put in a situation, but we're just not. We're not supposed to. But this cat's totally dedicated. Whatever he applies himself. Yeah, that's true. Let's see here. Well, Anthony, I mean, one thing, I got all these competitors that like to talk a lot of crap when I'm building something, and so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go to a level that you can't go. I mean, I'm gonna build a spectrometer. I'm gonna write the software for it. Or I'm gonna go take some open source software, brand it over to NuKeds, edit it for my own liking. I'm gonna launch a pH meter, so I'm working on over here is a pH probe that I've got. I'm gonna be integrating into a handheld unit, but the programmer that wrote the library for that made it to where for me to calibrate that, I have to send a serial command into the Arduino terminal. So if any of you are programmers and never done anything with Arduino, I'm going to completely rewrite the class definition and edit the base class definition so I can either overload the function, or if it's familiar, a term known as polymorphism. We're going to utilize polymorphism. When I rewrite the base class definition, I'm going to edit the member function for writing to the serial terminal, and instead of buffering all the commands to the serial terminal, I'm going to write the code to take input from pins. So you push a button, and this thing will automatically it'll automatically run a calibration on itself. So that's what I'm going to do. For the pH meter design, I'm going to have a one button calibration. Not this crap where you got to hold the button in and wait. It'll have a power button. I'll have a power switch on it. And then in addition to a power switch, I'll have a calibration button. And that way everything will automatically calibrate. I still got more work to do on. Before I get to the pH meter, I've got a bunch of custom builds. So I'm a little ways away from it. I'd love to dive into it, but I got paid for these units, so I got to get them built and get them shipped to the customer. It's a commercial grower. Oh, all right, what was I doing here? Mayan. Let me check this out. Oh, yeah, hold on. Flower power, off topic. Out of topic question is the gram liter ratio is indicated on the flower power package? No, Jan. I suggest feeding. Here's a real simple technique. Take 1 full scoop per 2 gallons of water and feed that to your plants. And then I told you to look for this new name. How much will that CO2 regulator cost? If you want your name on the CO2 regulator, I'll do it for around $285. So, and I'll video document the build and all that. It's been tested. I've been running it for over 2 months, and it's been keeping with this Titan Atlas controller that's over here. So I basically made it match this. I paid almost $600 for this thing, and so I made it match that. And I improved upon Titan's design because I don't like their buttons. Their buttons you have to push in real hard. And all I could think of is, why the hell would you make these, these buttons where you have to push in real hard, and then I got to push this button to set the level of the room? That's kind of dumb. It's kind of cumbersome. Now, I mean, it makes for its solid state design, I'm sure. I've never opened it up and looked at it, but not looked at the inside. I just kind of figured how it would be made. But like, why not make a knob like this? Like, I turn a knob, and the set level is at 1,000. So that means I want this room to stay set at 1,000 ppms of CO2. Simple. Not this, push this button in and hold. Okay. Now set your set level. Now smash these hard as hell buttons to push. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So when I go to set a set level, I have to push this button in, and then it switches over to that, and then I can just start increasing or decreasing, and then I guess I just don't like that. I don't like having to do that. It doesn't say, there's nothing that's really like intuitive with the design. It just doesn't make clear and easy sense to, like, I like to make something you shouldn't have to read an instruction book to even use. It's just like, clear and evident what the feature must do and how it should perform, and it should do it just easily, where it's like you take one look and it's comprehensive to use. You don't have to like dive through the manual. So fine. So I'll do that, and that CO2 meter is the Titan Atlas 1. It runs anywhere from $400 to $600. So my goal here was to launch a CO2 controller, and I found Mr. Britton on our admin for our website found a nice little CO2 tank kit that comes with a regulator. And so this and that combined means that you could literally introduce CO2 growing in your operation entirely for like $600. What you would pay for that controller by Titan Atlas, you'd actually be able to get a whole CO2 setup, the entire thing, the tank, the regulator, all of it, for the price of what you'd pay for the Atlas if you got this controller that I've designed, and it matches par none, perfect with that other controller. Well, here's the breathe. This is where CO2 will enter, and that way the CO2 sensor right here can have adequate access to CO2 levels in the room. And I designed it so there shouldn't be any latching, like no CO2 gets trapped inside of here and causes that just to stay where it's at and think that, it's got plenty of CO2. All right, so let me jump on over here to the design here. Okay, so this needs to go to 3 volt. Okay, that's the relay. Okay, so this is getting split off quite a bit coming off of that 3 volt line. Where is the 3 volt line? Oh, there it is. I found it. Let me plug this into the 3 volt line. We're moving along pretty quick here. We're not OLED screen also gets 3 volt DC. We're gonna be done here not too long from now. Then I gotta ship this bad boy out. So let me clip this in half. Strip it. Strip this one. All right. So these two. Oh, that one. Let me cut that one off. These little pieces of wire shielding out of my design. All right, moving along. Now I'm hoping my tank that I have over here isn't gonna leak to death. I got 2 tanks. One seems to leak like a crap ton. All right, so let's screw these together. Let's twist these together. Okay, so we'll have to bring this guy over. Let's see how much we're gonna need for that. Okay, so that's gonna have to reach on. It's gonna have to reach on over there. Good ways. So I'm gonna. Do this. It's gonna be. We'll do green for the ground. Let's do yellow for the signal wire. I don't know why I make this stuff hard on myself. I do this dumb stuff myself all the time. Where's the screwdriver? Alright, where did I put that? Data wire. Alright. Put this on right here. That one on right there. Let's stick some hot glue on there. Don't want that coming loose. Alright, let's put it back into there. Alright. So now we need to hook up the screen. Let's do the screen. So this is going to slide on like that. And then I have enough wire to cover it. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, shoot. I need to grab more wires. More wires. And I need some screws. Bear with me 1 second. I have to go grab some screws. Oh, they're right behind me. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, there we go. That feels better. Much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, clean this out. Let me make sure to see what you are saying. Sorry, I get all tied up doing what I'm doing here. All right, let's I think I'll go ahead and just tap that with the screwdriver. Okay, back it up. Let's tap the next hole as well. There we go. All right. So now I just need to get this screen connected. So where's the screen at? It's right here. So we do ECC. It's a 3-volt. So and where'll be the ground? Oh yeah. We'll get all the hots connected first, I suppose. Put that over here. Ooh. I need heat shrink too. So I guess we'll connect that here in a minute. So I'm hooking up the screen right now. And just throw this heat shrink tubing over it. Throw a little tack of solder on there. Just because it's a little nest of wires. All right. And let's go ahead and put this over. Let me check my schematic real quick. So, OLED screen, photo sensor. Yeah, it's all good. All good, man. All good. Now I just got to connect the grounds. So we connect the grounds. This puppy's ready to turn on. Hopefully everything comes on. It better turn on. I'll be angry, man. I'm gonna hook up this with that. And hook up these two. Alright, so that's SDA on. That's to A4, then to A5. A4. A5. Alright. Now we hook up the grounds. Let me actually screw it in. Okay. It's gonna be bouncing around on me. Oh. Screwdriver. Oh, you. Okay. Just stay right there. There. Oh, it's like he know what he doing. He think he's so smart. He's just showing off, that's all. Alright, man. Not too far away from here. Well, you gonna plug her in here in just a minute. And hopefully everything comes on. Not too tight. Don't want to break it. Don't break it. You break it, you buy it, huh? Oh, man. Let's take a look. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Man, make so loud. Oh, shit. Shit. What did I do that for? Oh, wait, no, we're good. Oh, yeah, that's my signal. That's my signal, man. All right, so let me go ahead and plug signal into microchip. All right, so data out. We're going to Alpha 1. Alpha 1. Alpha 1, Tango Bravo. Alpha 1. There we go. All right. Now we connect all the ground. All the ground need to be connected. And then we test fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So this one, oh shit, yeah. So middle potentiometer goes to alpha 3. Alpha 3. Okay. So that one. All right, so these three all are going to connect. So let's put some heat shrink to them. And then we'll power it up. Power it up. All right. Oil stripper. Okay, that one. This one. Oh. All right, all right. And then this one too. All right, everyone. You're about to see the first test run. I'm about to turn it on and see if everything comes up. See if I designed it good, man. Let's plug that in. Wire this together. Throw some. Throw a little tack of solder there. Smoke some solder in your bone. I promise you, you'll live long. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's a big problem, huh? Oh, you son of a... Damn. Really? Damn. Like, never fails. And I'm like, right there at the end, ready to just hook it all up. There's some little tiny pain in the ass nuance. Like, two wires not wanting to. You stay connected. No come loose. Your focus need more focus. Flip it over. Yeah, I think we can. Oh, shoot. I got a feeling. Let me go off of my feeling. Grab a bigger heat shrink tube. Just in case. Alright. Let's put some solder on that. Well, certainly better not drip off there. There. Alright. Let me see if I can cram this one over that one. Nope. I had a feeling. That's why I used the bigger heat shrink tube. Alright. Alright, let's plug it in. First, we'll must make sure we won't have a clearance for it. Okay. So we need to reevaluate here. Um, so that's going to slide on. Well, let me power it on. Make sure all the electronics are working. I'm gonna have to go make a change to the. There we go. Do that. So turn the set knob. Turn the set knob up. Okay. So the only problem that I overlooked was the thickness of these wires when I go to slide this thing in. And this. So this stuff needs to come off. So it needs to come off. The screen is like screen mounted on perfectly. I'm going to have to make some design changes to this whole top part needs to get new iteration. Everything's working. I mean, it's working great. Consider I'm breathing on it. I'm just checking everything out here. All right. Well, I've got to jump over to my computer-aided drafting software and make these changes real quick to this design, to this top half right here, and then I'm gonna have to reprint this thing. It needs to be taller, so it needs to come up higher. And then, in addition to coming up higher, it needs a flood gap for CO2 to enter and exit, and also a little bit of room for these wires. So I'm trying to figure out how do I want to go about that one. I think I'm gonna put some mounting points on here and put on a plate, a top plate, and that'll do it up. this mounts perfectly. I'm happy with it. It just needs a few other changes that I wasn't thinking about, and it didn't catch me until I put it together. To where it's not going to let me assemble this thing while it's connected. Well, let's see here. Yeah, I would need to. Let me turn this upright. Hit that with some hot glue. So some things are going to get permanently fixtured on. So they're good to go. All right. So let's see if I can. Yeah, I forgot. I got to permanently fixture down this. Let me unplug everything. There. You stay right there. Oh, wait a minute. No. No. We'll do that later. Never fix that microcontroller down, Cody. You know better. No, mine doesn't control the Titan. My unit does pretty much the exact same thing the Titan does, but with different programming. I'm using a high level high level language and microcontroller. I'm not sure what they're using in there. I'm not sure what they're using in their design to be exact with you. So anyhow, I've got to go ahead and make changes to this chassis so that everything will fit in there and fit perfectly without any kind of fight in it. So I will come back to this. I have to. I'm going to have to 3D print another chassis. So this will be continued. It's bugging the hell out of me to finish it, so I'm going to be jumping right on it. What time is it? 4:40. All right. I'm trying to get a bunch of custom built things done in the order in which they were ordered. So I've got to get to working on Mr. Kaz's unit. It's already 5 o'clock. It's about clock out time. So I can't do anything more on this CO2 controller until I reprint the top with the changes that need to be made to it. And then let's see, how do I want to do that? Yeah. How do I want to do that? All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. I've got to recreate this guy. I've got to make it taller. I've got to make it about 10 millimeters higher for some wire clearance, and I need to also I need to make a cap on it so that when I put the electronics in, I can come up here, slide it all the way in, slide this in like such. Let's move it out of the way. So it would slide in like that. And then all the electronic display and everything is there. I keep remembering that I might be able to do it like this. Where did I drop? Oh no, maybe I can get it in there. Like this. Hold on. Let me see. Because I remembered I gave myself some clearance. Yeah, there we go. Let me do this. Oh, that is the fallacy of the design. This damn screwdriver is pissing me off. So this would go under. This goes under. Yeah, that's just kind of like, I could probably make that work, but that's a fight. It's like a pain in the ass design if I do it that way. And it won't be friendly for someone else to have to put it together. You have to think about, like, what if you pulled someone into your operation who never done this before? They have to, like, or better yet, Dr. Winrich, a doctor I worked for, I ran his clinic. He's an IT admin. He said it best. If you show me how to do something, it needs to be as easy as if I was a kid and you were going to walk me through it. So I try to use that design philosophy in my builds so that things go as they should. Let's see. Let me plug it in and check that relay out real quick. Okay, relay came on. All right, yeah, I'm still stuck redesigning it. Stay tuned for more. I'll get back to it and I'll get it finished up. Thank you for watching.